Well, he said he changed it from the last time we heard it. I don't know what changed really, other than the
I don't know. Is he supposed to be here and tell you all about it?
I don't know. He said he was going to be.
It's a great amp. That's about all you can say about it.
So what channel were you plugged into on that?
Bright channel.
Bright channel?
Normal channels, a little, obviously bassier.
Yep. Any questions?
Well, what are the things that you like about it as a player, mostly?
As a player, well, it sounds good without getting too loud. Playing here in town, any room you play in, aside from maybe, Austin Music Hall, the big room at ad times with the concrete floor, you can really crank it up, but then you can also turn it up loud enough that, say, the Saxon Pub, or, scoot in where it doesn't kill everybody in the audience, so you can get your sound without having to blast everyone in the front row, and it never gets brittle, never gets that ice pick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it stays smooth.
It stays smooth. It washes the stage, both channels. It's about a millimeter short of a real 55 type bassman, in my opinion. I've played them. A lot of guys around town have them and have now been buying this to supplement the original. So, if they're going to go on the road, they just take this one instead of having to trash their pristine original, or not so pristine original that's on its last leg, falling apart, you know what I mean? Those amps weren't supposed to last 60 years.
Yeah.
Some of them have.
Yeah.
And this is as good as it gets that I've found. And he's changed the look, so it's not that standard, generic tweed look. It's got its own little thing going as far as style. So
Yeah.
I know some of the guys that have gotten the new one have, get more compliments on the look of the amp than they're playing that night. So everybody wants to know what this is, who made that, where's that from.
Yep.
So it's a style thing, and but before all that nonsense, it's the tone. The best parts, the guy knows how to put the amp together. He doesn't play, so he came and asked everybody that he thought was a good player or something, and they gave their input and he listened, and this is what you get.
Yeah.
And like I said, I've played through everything. I've owned almost every Fender amp that there is, and You know, to me, a good Fender tube amp is pretty much all you need.
Yeah.
You know, you don't need all the fancy $300 overdrives anymore. You don't need the racks of processing and filtering and all that jive. It's just a good amp.
Yeah.
And it, I don't know, what are they selling for $2,400, $2,500?
Yeah, about 25.
Yeah. Where else can you get something that's that good for $2,500 these days?
Like, for instance, what do those, oh, what's it, amp I'm trying to think of, matchless. What is it comparable to matchless?
Well, mattresses are totally different animals than this. More like along the lines of like your Kendricks and your Chicago Blues boxes. And,
Yeah.
I mean,
So, the price is compatible with those, right?
$1,000 less.
Oh, really?
Yeah. With better parts.
Yeah. Handmade, meticulous.
The thing I like,
I love that.
the big thing I like about that thing is that you just back off the volume knob just the tiniest bit and it just cleans right up.
Yeah. Like you
So
can hear
I was
it.
watching you.
Just
and
you turn this amp up to 9.
Yeah.
Let's go full bore.
Just back it off the back.
So I'm not giving up all my volume.
Yeah, you really didn't back up the volume knob off very much.
I went down to about 7.
Yeah.
You know,
And it went from just
really meaty and
yeah, really
compressed and that, yeah. And I've got the volume set at 9 on the bright channel. You know, bass and middle, and they're about halfway up. Treble's on 9 because I just like a brighter tone.
Yeah.
But I mean, we could set it all the way flat, turn the presence knob off, and set everything at 5. This amp's still.